So earlier this month, I shared with you how the Anglophone part of Cameroon and the security forces of the country were at loggerheads. A situation where one side is fighting for political and economic freedom, and the other side is fighting to maintain the status quo. Ladies and gentlemen, the situation was pretty much under control by the Cameroonian government until Captain Traoré demonstrated what all these countries have been missing in terms of leadership. Since 3 years ago, the president of Cameroon has tightened his security. And by tightening his security, I mean he has gone all out to clamp down on all possible groups of people that can threaten his rulership, particularly from the northwest and the southwest regions of the country. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the places where English is spoken in the country. So Paul Biya is cracking down on 4 major groups of people in Cameroon. He's cracking down on all opposition rallies and their party activities. He's cracking down on internal fractures within his own traditional support base. He's cracking down on any form of public criticism from the churches to civil society groups. And finally, he's also cracking down on the Anglophone regions where the main separatist groups reside. I'm talking about Ambazonia, where they are rising. The reason this is happening now is because Paul Biya has officially declared his candidacy as president and is standing for his 8th term in office at age 92. He is the second oldest or longest serving president in the world, behind the first longest serving president from another African country in Equatorial Guinea. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, the top 4 countries with the longest serving presidents in the world are all from Africa. And the funny thing is, all these 4 countries have abundance of natural resources, but underdeveloped and poor. Currently, there is a lot of stop and search activities being conducted by the security forces in Cameroon. The media houses are completely censored, and in the last 24 hours, there have been partial internet disruptions in the northwest and the southwest Anglophone regions. Ladies and gentlemen, users in cities like Bamenda and Buea have experienced slow or unstable access to major platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook, and Twitter or X. In April of this year, for instance, the internet connection in the 2 Anglophone regions were cut off for 93 days, ladies and gentlemen, all because the national elections are scheduled for October 5th, 2025, and the government is doing all they can to keep the 92-year-old man in office.